What's up, everyone? Yona here, and welcome to your Kuromatoki's interactive podcast. Let's let it go! You know. Hello, guys. In case you're wondering, curious, that I'm staying on a calm break, and it may take 2 weeks or so. Not really, sorry, 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks before I'm gonna going back to Congo rain, and I'm just chilling out, chilling out. No, I'm just chilling out at my home base, and it's been the usual stuff that I'm doing every time that I have an Easter break, and So it's already the Easter month, I guess. Yes, it's the Easter month, and I hope you guys are self-reflecting, and you guys have to cheer on yourselves up. At the same time, you have to get self-reflection and self-love, because it's the most important thing that we need right now. And so So again, I hope you guys are having fun, but at the same time, you have to self-reflect and self-conscious. So anyways, hi, and again, in case you are new here, welcome to your Kuromatoki's interactive podcast. And this is Yona in the house. If you're new here, then go check it out. And I'm just going to promote it right now. That you have to stream all the episodes on Facebook, and most of them on YouTube. So it means a lot to me, and there are most videos that have higher views, which is very, very great. And if you're wondering why are we doing something about our first impressions for the ongoing pre-K seasons, because it's a not necessary tradition, but because we need to, and I mean it really mean to. So we've been doing this for where was it? Ever since Hirogawa Sky, right? Yeah, Hirogawa Sky, and but most of the time we got over pressures with the outgoing seasons, and but really our first impressions on the incumbent season was started back in Hirogawa Sky, and since then we've been doing this for every season. Hirogawa Sky, wonderful, you and I, and now Star Detective. So we're about to discuss it right now, but before that, we're just gonna, I almost forgot, we have to flexing the merch that I have from, of course, the current season so far. And let's start. We're gonna, oh god, I almost forgot. So by the way, we're gonna do some highlights from from the next episode. So by the way, this is our penultimate episode for Let's Let It Go. So we only have 2 episodes left, and we're gonna squeeze it out everything for the month of April. And by that far, May, which is our potential premiere month for Anthology 6. So that time we're gonna do a Eurovision, but we're just gonna run it on later on. So going back, we're just going to flex the merch that I have so far from Star to TanPre here. And let's start with this little plushie over there. So this is the Cure Answer Cure Friends plushie. So impressions about it. It's so cute. Much as it's cute as the other previous Cure Friends plushies. From we're gonna start with Kira Kira a la mode, and they are all cute naman. So this was so cute, and this was no exception. Very detailed, in terms of design, and the guys are getting the designs so good. It's really cute. It's so cute. So I also gonna plan to buy a Mystic one. So we're gonna do it on the probably on the I don't know. No, not in the finale episode, but probably on the next episode. I don't know the premiere of Anthology 6. So yeah, but for now, I can say this is something that probably one of the must-haves from the lot of merchandise for the current Frasier season. So this is so cute. Is it she cute? Yeah. And then oops. So next up, oops, sorry about that. Yeah. I want to put him somewhere. Okay, next up and lastly for now. So this is the DX version of the jewel cure wash. So it has the Makoto jewels for Curious Answer and Mystique, and then the two Makoto jewels, which have the toy music versions of the opening and the theme on Starting Time Breaker. You can see the instructions over there at the back, and then the actual DX toy version of the Jewel Q watch is so detailed. I don't know, but it's very nice indeed. And the designs for the Makoto jewels are very detailed as well. Yeah. So if you wonder which of them I'm gonna cosplay as, but you will find out when our so yeah, this is another must have as well. Another must have for the lineup for Star Detective. So and this is really good. Very nice set. I love it. It's a very good night set after all. So if you're wondering, so I'm going to flex the videos on how sorry on how it works, and I'm going to flex it all. I might gonna do it doing something. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna redo something because it's very delayed. Kind of delayed for the timing. So I think I'm going to do this again. Probably on my free time. And yep, but nevertheless, but so good. It's so good. It's another must staff. If you're planning to cosplay for each year, you should do this. Even for the first time, huh? For the first timers, you might gonna buy this. It's so very awesome. Very gold star indeed. So yeah. And so speaking of that, um yep, so as I said in our previous in the last two as I said 2 episodes ago, that Star Detective Freaker is already airing, and now it really is. We're gonna do our first impressions about the 23rd Freaker season. So we've been oh god, for the first 9 episodes of first 9 weeks, it was a blast. It was a good so far, and I don't really like the cost of the time traveling and how the hell something that I could imagine myself when I time travel back to the past and stuck it until getting doing get the entire Makoto Jose's stickers so good so we could go back to the current timeline. So I would say that you open our video that yeah I would say that I already said that you open our video that about it, and yeah, so far it's really good, especially as good as the other previous seasons. But one of the things there are among things that really set apart from the of course the previous seasons, all the previous seasons that came before. So for example, we have Kier Anza be the first purple cheerleader. Then we have the time traveling, set sets in a past period rather than in the present. So, which is 1999. Oh my god. Uh, wait. I already sang that song. Come on. All right, you're up in a video, but yeah. And um of course, the Phantom Thieves, which is a nice reference to iconic fictional and real life Phantom Thief, real life thieves rather. So, and of course, we're under the detective. The heroes are named after fictional detectives as well. So that's great. A very nice departure. But one of the things that didn't change is the dual henshin sequence, which is obviously from the beginning, ever since, which is it became a staple ever since the beginning of the start, since the start of the Cure series. And yeah, it's nothing has changed though, but on the other hand, yep, the time travel and stuff. No, we're not talking about Doctor. We're not talking. Yep, no, we're not talking about Doctor Who. But how can you endure? How imagine yourself? You have a POV. You're Anna Akachi, and you got time travel back to the past, and you're not gonna go back into the current timeline, our current timeline, until you're gonna collect the Makoto jewels, which is the those items are for this season. So yep. So yeah, and obviously yeah, we're gonna. Oh my god, I can't imagine about that. Oh god. So by the way, just gonna let her share to y'all that what I was like back in 1999. So this is why okay, cue Iris by Google Dolls on the background. So, what I was like in 1999. So, I was on the final year of preschool. So, yeah, I was in senior kinder. And a lot of times. So, I already computer literate, but as not as quite good. But I still learning computers, by the way. So, I was in, I don't know, quite, nung panahon namin. Nung panahon namin, charot lang. Now, back in my day, so we would go outside. So, but I was, this is why I want to, this thing made me want to, go beyond my comfort zone. So, even at the early age, and we're playing with, of course, mostly of my cousins, and then the other kids at my age, or older than me, and yeah, those good times, by the way. And TV, yes, the analog TV, the 4x3 screen TV. Wala pa flat screen noon, but I think the BBC did that widescreen stuff already 2 years prior. But here in Asia, wala pa, medyo a few years away though. Some few years away. And then there are stuff that didn't exist in the present day. So you have the pen pals, you have the cell phones. Oh my gosh. But wala pang here in the Philippines, wala pang TM, wala pang Sun. There were two major telecom companies that we had, Smart and Globe. Then known as the Globe Telecom. Oh my gosh, back in the day, I remember that. So, and loads, mobile cell phone loads were kinda expensive back in the day. And yung mga phones natin, yung mga cell phones natin dati were, again, there are bottom phones, the mga debit bubulol ako. They pindot na. Wala pang smartphone noon. So, yeah, I know, I kind of know about cell phones back in the day, and the phones are just like those wireless telephones back in the day. So there are, of course, wireless telephones were kind of popular in the 90s, but they are slower to the telephone. Um, the telephone area was a verge of decline with the rise of cell phones. Yeah, there are still telephones. There are still lifeline telephones. May ano pa, telephone boxes. So on the streets, telephone boxes, and then um ano pa? There are a lot of stuff then in the late 90s, and then the late 90s was their huge popularity, or rather, the rise of, the modern pop, you had some, there were the likes of Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, etc. So here we have rock bands. We have rock bands. Yep. On our side, it's gonna be rock bands, the pop bands, everything. So they were popular even in the late 90s. Wow. Why are you memorizing everything? I have to. But yeah, so stuff here. And I was yeah, also in my final year of preschool that I know how to draw, how to write on my own, even my own name, yeah. So this is where I develop my drawing, by writing, my drawing, and I think under my singing is kind of um not as quite good as today, but yeah, I'm developing the task that I still have today. So yeah, anyway, yeah, yeah, that these are the times, baby. But times have changed, and yeah, I remember one more important is the slam books. Also, during the late 90s and the early 2000s. So and then you have trended fashion outfits back in the day, on that period. Oh, 1999. So on the Eurovision side, yes, we all know. So we all know that 1999 was the year when Sharp already won Eurovision, and yeah, yep, and obviously this is the time when the free language rule, which was that no, when the free language word was already implemented and still does to this day. And then that years also saw that they having no orchestra and finally have back puro puro BGM na, fully BGM and backing track. Camera Lou. Lou. Camera Lou. Ano ba yan? Camera Lou. Backtracking stuff in Eurovision. So, which is still doing today. Yeah. Until, yeah. So, yeah, that's the fun fact. And who was the Pope in 1999? Which is, can you tell me who was the Pope in 1999? Pope John Paul II. Yeah. Pope St. John Paul II. So this was this. Ayan, so that's just a trivia. And then a lot of stuff happened. A lot of things happened in 1999. Wow. There's the one more thing. Only one more thing. There's one more thing I want to talk about, which is the Nostradamus theory. Nostradamus. I don't know what it was. The 1999. It'll be end of the world. Now nothing really happened. So I was a kid. No, I was already. Yeah, I was 6 already. I was turning 6 back in yeah, I was 6 in 1999. So I'm not so aware. I was so not aware about that end of the world, bad shenanigans, every stuff. But I do know that the internet has slowly becoming boom. Yeah, because shortly after it was becoming accessible to the public, and in the Philippines we already did that 5 years prior. Yeah, it was around 1 year old, a year old back in 1994. Good, can you imagine? But yeah, we'll be doing that in the Philippines 5 years prior, and yeah, it was booming. And the entertainment industry is also booming ever since after the Cold War, and many people have been becoming curious and embracing the changes and the trends back in the day. So yeah, yeah, still does for today. Even though it's still the trendy stuff has been, becoming a common stuff for us humans up to this day. But back in the days, it was a huge stuff, a big deal. Yeah. So you don't have to share it to you all about what I was like in 1999, and of course politics. It's nothing new. It's still there. The social political stuff. Yeah. So we're not gonna tell which is which because there are too many. There were too many. And then, ayun. So ayun, ayun. So that's how. So those are the circle. So and that was what I looked like in 1999. So I was 6, and on my last year of preschool, so I was in senior kinder. So I don't know. I was quite embracing the entire word yet. I was embracing the word, but not as much wider as today. But yeah, I was already driving to the outside world. Yeah, playing with the other kids and stuff. Developing my skills and everything. Stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So we're not gonna talk about it any longer because our guest is about to go to the podium, and I hope that yes, it's a new guest. So again, finally another new guest. So raise yourselves everyone because yeah, you have to get it along, and we have to. This guest is very an interesting one too. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and queer people, let's welcome to your Kuromatoki's into the podcast, Mojave. Woo!
Yep. Yep. Me and otherwise known as Cookie.
Yep. Welcome to your Kuromatoki's into the podcast, Mojave. How are you doing?
I am doing real great so far.
All right, that's nice to hear. So I just want to question you about this one common question for my fellow furniture fans that are featured here in our podcast. So here we go. How did you get into furniture?
I've been discovered Pretty Cure since 2024, and I'm starting to like Pretty Cure since 2024. I've been watching Pretty Cure since I've been saw one of from other communities. I was in. I was in.
All right.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So what what's this? What was the season that is? I'm sorry. What was the season that served as your entry to the show?
My position of the entries are Pretty Cure is King Idol. I really think.
Oh, you're an idol. Nice. That's great. That's great. hmm All right. So the next question will be: who are your favorite cures and main and fairies from each season?
Yes, my favorite cure is Kira Kieran answer
Ooh.
Kira Kiss and Arcana Shadow.
Wow. Very good choices. So my next question would be, uh, do you have any Cure merch with you? If yes, then what are these?
As a matter of fact, I have one Pretty Cure merchandise. I have Kirsten Cure plush mascot keychain.
Oh, which one? Which Cure?
Kirsten Cure.
Oh, Zikun. Very nice. Very good choice as well. I love Zikun. So, yeah,
Me too.
yeah. Yeah. Yep. So I already shared my Cure merch already, specifically with Star Detective already in our opening spiel. So you have to check it out as well. So, but actually, I already have a ton of Cure merch from all the seasons. So yeah, Star Detective is already included. So I'm going to share it. I would want to share it to you, but there are tons of actually. So next up will be,
Oh wow.
yeah. Yep. It's a it's cool to be a long time, but we have to remember that there are creative festivals who are still new to the franchise, and I do appreciate
Mm-hmm.
their efforts. Yeah. So I do cosplaying various creative characters already.
I love seeing Pretty Cure cosplay. Super kawaii and cute.
Yeah. So yeah, I do for 12 years now. Yeah, can you imagine 12 years of cosplaying for Cure and still counting? All right. So the next question will be, what was your reaction about Star Detective, the first reveal itself?
My review of like Star Detective, like where Akitiana got traveled back by Putitan time. Putitan just pushed the time travel um by 1990. And I don't want to say, but when the two that go to the skull search skull skeleton thing. I think it is where Ayutiana falls like Sora from he got fall from he goes Sky Preacher. It was kind of quite funny part though. So yeah, well, I give it a I give it a funny out of 10, 7 out of 10.
I see. All right. So what about Ana Akechi, aka Cure Answer? What do you think about her so far? Since she is the first purple leader.
I do kind of quite considering about Kira Answer. I I'm happy to see that Kira Answer was transformed for the first time in episode 1. And I see they're fighting some phantom beasts. Well of Kira Mystique.
Absolutely. So my so my first impression is about Anna was like, why she look like Iro? Oh my god, my no, it's from the first leak, right? Oh my god, why she look like Iroha?
Yes,
My gosh, I. But over time, Joe.
she's like, yeah, pretty clear.
Oh my god. And I already said in our year opener vlog that this is Satohiro's daughter when they get married. Oh my god. I can't stop loving her, but oh my gosh. But over time I do appreciate Anna and her goal her goal is to return into our current timeline is a very tough job because Pochitan has reached her limits of You're having a time travel powers and becomes a baby, and then and yeah, yeah. So I do appreciate her efforts as well, and I've been this very unexpected for Anna that she went in back going back in time. It's very hard. It's very hard to be alone in that era. Sorry, but Mm, but she's not alone anymore because she has Mikuru, she has Pochitan, Jet Bison, and the others. Yeah. But I think that she will play. I'm pretty sure that Adam will gonna play is gonna play an important role in the season, especially the when now that of course that Usonoir revealed that she's not in the freaking hell Tome of Mages, but honestly, yeah, she's gonna do an important role in the season. So I can't wait for more. I can't wait what she's gonna do even more. So what about Mikuru or Mystique? What do you think about her?
Because she was kind of like her. I could see Emma's mom. I guess.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this the first episode got how the bombshell like wait is my and I was like in the first few moments of that pilot episode, and I was like, "Hey, is that me, Kurun?" Like, oh my gosh, I so right. Like, I was kind of the get from the get go. Like, oh god, I was so right about Mikurun. Can you tell? Okay, let's proceed. Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you still.
Okay. You can go. You can do it. You can continue what you're saying.
Okay. Like I was saying this because I don't know. Sneaker was her Akituana's mom. Even though Mikuru was an actual cuteable kid. I mean, by the way. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. What else can you tell about Mikurun?
Hmm?
What else? Anything? What I think about Mikurun is her dream of becoming.
True.
Yes. And then her dream of becoming a stunt detective is a very ambitious but very nice dream. And she fulfilled that dream because she and Anna were transformed together. And with that part, of course, she's admiring the cures and loving detective self. Yes, there's a nice combo. And given the unusual stuff for girls at that time, because at that time the knives was about to begin to change things about our world be following the Cold War and the events that follow it. Because women have become leaders or rulers of the planet. So that knives has yet to become a change, we become evolving the society that we live in. And today we still have the challenges with this, that we are still facing. But yeah, being a detective was supposedly a man's job, but it was really a gender neutral now, I guess. And Miku's dream is something that everybody can be like this, everybody regardless of what gender will be. And let's mistake, gosh, knowing that she is the only second after Butterfly, and also the first pink secondary cure is an amazing and rather an amazing feat, so to speak. And yeah, she's just amazing. She's just as amazing. She is just as amazing as Anna. Well, well, only time will tell if that Mikuroni is really Anna's mom. And I know that from her looks, judging for her looks and her style and her color, she's gonna be it. Well, but only time will tell will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about Luluka or Arcana Shadow? What do you think about her?
I, especially, I am a crush on Lilica because our Puritan Shadow is kind of cute. We're funny her ice cream. I would towards my getting my own ice cream like Samira Khan
You
and
know,
making it. So yeah.
yeah, more drama, more ice cream. But seriously, that Ludica or Arcana Shadow is not a departure from any the usual stuff that Precure getting used to. Is getting used to from all the seasons that came before. So she's the first anti-hero and the first to hang out with the bad guys at the start from the start rather. Yeah. And yeah, you said more ice cream, more drama. Yep. So, and hanging out with Washington was very cute. And I wonder if I'm very curious to see what kind of sort of mystery that Arcana Shadow has, and how does she able to
You kind of have to rewind.
yeah, and how is she gonna face her fellow cures who are actually defending the earth, right? So I'm very curious, and I wonder it's gonna be a very intense. I'm sure it's gonna be.
I knew I could have started red answer and mystique by strongest monsters from the strongest monsters in episode 6.
So this is why I called her the Sarina San Miguel. Yeah, if you know, Sarina San Miguel is from ML4.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's so another one of the popular members. Now, not just in ML4A, but also in 4A, the AKB 4A group. So some like a similarity though in terms of popularity and the looks and stuff. So yeah, so I really similar to that. And then for her and being voiced by now Toyama was a big deal because I never knew that she's also a Preacher fan. But although she voiced Fafo in Go Prison, yeah, yep, one of my favorite seiyus of all time, and of course knowing that.
Little Marco.
Yep, yep, yeah, yeah. So yeah, very interesting about Naotoyama. Anyway, she's very talented, and I'm kinda sad to think that she's gonna retire from music next year, but she's gonna do the voice acting still, which is very good, which is very nice to hear. And going back to Luluka, I can't wait to see what mysteries around her. Oh my god, I'm very curious about her, and I'm quite and wondering about why is she working with the Phantom Thieves. I'm There are lots of questions that need to answer, pun unintended.
I am sorry if I left the call accidentally. You can continue it.
Yep. So again, that I'm very looking forward to see more of Luluka and what kind of stuff that she's hiding, and I'm very wondering about why is she working with the Phantom Thieves. Oh my gosh, I need to know. I need answers. Pun unintended. Sorry, Anna. I have to. Yeah. Yeah. We need answers. What the fun? I'm so. What the? Oh, the hell, the puns, man. So, yeah. So, what do you think about. We go on to the mascot side. So, what do you think about Pochitan so far?
What you've done is so Hawaii will shoot Jewish when what you've done is baby. And so what the earth
Oh, yeah, I know, right? I know, right? But the time when she got spoke a few lines, but she was so demanding for to Anna, like, okay, let's go, come on, let's go to who the hell? I was like, who the hell are you, or something like. And oh my gosh, I did finish anything. I did finish it. So what kind of explanation? What kind of So this is why she got go back. She got time traveled, and then yeah, Pochitan has reached her limits. Her powers got fed off and returned to her baby, and yeah, because of that, she needs to collect the Makoto Jiro, so that Anna can turn back into our current timeline, and she and Pochitan can will be speaking again. So yeah, but overall, she's so cute, and oh my gosh, I want to color her. My God, but seriously, I need to see more Pochitan and about and the stuff about being a time and space fairy, in which yeah, yeah. So I'm very looking forward to see more Pochitan anyway. So and then what about Jet Senpai? What do you think about him so far?
Yeah, Chesapeake is a boy. He was born in August. Just about once a quarter. He's like 222. Oh, older.
Yeah, he's very cool. He's a nice genius. Yes, he's a self-proclaimed genius inventor who can do stuff that really help the Star Detective cures to amplify. Like for example, the pre-kit stuff, the pre-kit memo, and then the pre-kit mirror loop, which is the weapon. Yep, I like it. I want to buy that, and then the pre-kit notebook. My goodness, I wanna own that notebook so I can investigate something. And then
Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, he's a nice inventor. And knowing being a 222 old fairy was a pretty insane for a fairy like him. I like his fairy form, but I also do like his human form. And I really like. Oh my god, he's a very nice cutie guy, and he must be protected at all times. But at the same time, he needs a lot of stuff. No, but seriously though, I wanna see more of him in the future episodes, and I like his relationship to the Cures and even Pojitan, and some sort of like a brother thing
So,
there.
I like the rocky relationship to Joy.
Yeah, and I do like his backstory with his mentor about oh my gosh, I really love his freeze smile. Very iconic. The freeze smile aura, very iconic. He slayed so hard. I want to see more of that from him, and I wonder if he. I would see. I'm very curious to see more of it, and I'm very curious to see more of Jet Pice in the future. Okay, and then next up we have Mashatan. So what do you think about her?
So Mexico was a quite funny when she was saying,
She's here for the drama. With Lumico, of course. And she was doing like, okay, I'm here for the drama, like a kind of mood. And then not much as know about Mashatan yet, but I wonder if she has a nice. I don't know if she has a past. backstory, but I'm very curious to see more about her and how the hell was how the hell, how, what do you call it? How the hell when she met Lunica for the first time, and then the things that are happening. Why is she? Wait, why she's working with the Phantom Thieves, just like Lulukan, and well, but also yeah, she's the mascot that's here for the drama. The other Phantom Thieves that create drama, so she's here for the drama, but yeah, that's her. She's one to spill the tea. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah. Oh, the Phantom Thieves Guild. Yeah, I wanna gonna do the impressions about these guys. So let's start with Usonoir. So what do you think about him?
So, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's a very mysterious being that is have lots of secrecy, and he was so very. Yeah, his design. No, I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna do his design first. So because Ozawa has a nice design, the Phantom of the Opera is kind of design very 18th. No, it's very 18th to 19th century look, and very sinister look. It's kind of scary though, but very let's just say very meticulous. That's the correct word if I when it comes to his design. And as his true attention, man, I need answers about him. I need answers to, and then there are so many questions that need answers. But being having the top mirage on his hand, of course, he's a prophet nonetheless, but he cannot predict about a preacher who is a time travel because it bypasses it, and the predicting about what Dei Makoto Jiro is somewhere is spotted somewhere or something like that. But I think I'm very very curious to know. I'm very curious to see more of him and how the hell he he I don't know if he got brainwashed some of the three generals that we're gonna talking about right away. So let's start with Neji. What do you think about him?
Because you could just discuss his first time snatching Makoto's jewels and then summon the monster.
Yep.
So what?
He's a master of disguise. So Neji is a reference to the 20 faces, the 20 different, the 20 faces of, yeah, in the Kogoro Akechi.
Yuki. That kind of reminds me of.
Yeah. So this is a nice reference to the 20 faces, which is the villain of the series. So yeah, and it's a nice homage to that. And he's a very flamboyant, cross-dressing baddie. He can do girly stuff, but in the last episode, he's begun to disguising boys as well. So he's a freaking master of disguise. He can do the disguises. Everything has a disguise. So, and one thing that he is about to go into the shadow realm because he failed to not only defeating answer a mistake, but also getting the Makoto jewel. Yeah. And for his failures, he was about to go into the shadow realm, but knowing he has intel, yeah, he said he was like, "Oh, I have an intel. Oh, Kiraz is from a different time." So that he saved that, and that intel saved him. I was like, everything was surprised. Everyone was surprised about that info, and Uzawa was very. Oh well, not good. He was like, yeah, he was not in a good mood. There was a, oh, okay, so you have it. You already have the intel. She has an intel. Yep. And he said that it was not being a cure who is also a time travel is not in the top of the Tom Mirage. Well, he got a pass. He got bypassed, and yeah, I mean, I think it's one of my favorites from him. One of my favorites so far. And what about Agasene? What do you think about her?
She's because she's so quiet with his fabulous clothes. I wish I could. I wish I because I want could want to go meet her and do some. Uh, so yeah.
So I would say that Agasene has a trend. She may be a villain, but she has a trendy. She's so trendy because of the of course, particularly the 90s fashion look of sense. And then her name is also referenced to Arsène Lupin. So another fictional thief, by the way, and which inspires Lupin the Third. So yeah, like I said, it's very cool and very very hard, very fabulous. But yeah, she may be available, also also fabulous, and her very yep, very bad, so whacked, very whacked. I would say, particularly the Japanese slangs in the nice. Cho Betty Bob means very bad. If you can combine the words Betty and Bado, yep, in Japanese, so Betty Bob. So yeah, Cho Betty so whacked, so very bad. Always said that when she's gonna pissed off. No, yeah. When she was about to defeat, yeah, so very bad. Oh, she's so pissed off. But yeah, yeah, damn. Yeah. All right. And then last but definitely not the least, at the general side is Gormon. So what do you think about him?
Yes, he was he was charged of summoning a monster. I want why are Lunacards watching him?
Yeah. And then, yeah, of course, the Goemon is basically, yeah, the typical muscular body that, of course, which is common in the break in Cure series, but also he has his own thing. And then, wait, hold on. So, yeah, Goemon is also reference to Goemon Ishikawa, his namesake. But this time, unlike the two, alright, sorry, three. If we count Luluka, because Luluka's surname is also reference to William Moriarty of the Sherlock Holmes series. Yeah. So if Niji is reference to the 20 faces, and then Agasena is reference to Arsene Lupin, then Goemon is reference to Goemon Ishikawa, another actually Goemon Ishikawa was a Japanese bandit. Yes, an actual bandit, and he's the only one who is referenced to a real life bandit actually. So yep. So this is, yeah, we get what I mean. Yeah, and I like his summoning. No, not just there. Besides the summoning Hanindas, but also he can do doing some dimensional stuff like in the school episode. And then when the school that Anna Maker attended, so Anna is the first is the on the first day, of Anna's school days. But yeah, so I really like his style of disguising, the style of doing stuff like hiding on the walls or disguising as a wall, everything. Yeah. So I think I want to see more of these three because knowing Jet Python had said that they're actually fairies, much like yeah, Yuranada did that with Kati and Zakuri. And then now we have Niji, Agasene, and Goemon. So I want, yeah, it's Chokurine, yeah. So I wonder if how did they have in a backstory? I wonder. I'm very curious about their backstories because I don't know if Usunwa did this crap on these three, and I need to know what the hell happened to them before they became the Phantom Thieves. And yeah, I'm just gonna looking forward to seeing more of them. These three Phantom Thieves. Yep. So what about the other characters? So let's start with no. So what about the other the supporting characters? All right. So what do you think about let's see Eliza Kurusu? What do you think about her?
She's she's kind of cool.
Uh-huh. And then to the point of fact that she is a novelist. And then she's very cute. I don't know. I want to see more of her, but also yeah, the glass fair is very so expensive in today's standards, though. But yeah, it was very kind of see more than, and I wonder if she's gonna make it another appearance in the future. But yeah, I can't wait to see more of Eliza. Anyway, and what about Kurea Howard? The patissiere? What do you think about her?
She's also cool.
Absolutely. And I'm, of course, they have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And I like her first appearance, and then I was like, oh, she's the patissiere. So I'm very curious to see. Can't wait to see more of her, and I wonder about her, the mysteries surround her. All right. Okay, next up we have Ray Canada. So, what if the student council president? So, any thoughts about her?
I'm really curious if she was still in prayer or something like this. So
I wonder. I'm very curious. Okay, there's another candidate. Oh my god. Yeah, she may be a kind of meticulous character, but she's very an interesting one, I guess. And I want to see more of her Ray in the future because I need to know about her. And yeah, yep. And what about Shiroku Airi? What do you think about her?
I love I love her. Even the part of commercial of Silky Eye.
Oh yeah, I know, right? From her first appearance, it's like ooh, very.
Like very into Anna and Elsie.
Oh my god, Terry, which is very nice. And no, Agiseno is actually a fan of Shiroko, which is yep, typical normal things for a baddie, but it's normal. Very fangirling stuff, but yep, Anna did so. But I like her, from so I like the fact that she's doing something good because when the dress was missing because of one of the guys in her prod in her production team got stolen, and not knowing it was Neji, of course, she she by her time entertained her students, which is very cool. And while Anna and Mikuru are searching for the dress, and yeah, I like it, and I want to see more of Shirokuro. By the way, yeah, I need to know more about her. I'm very curious to see what she's gonna do next, and yeah, I'm very looking forward to see more about about the stuff. All right, so for the first 9 episodes of Star Detective, do you have any favorite moments?
My moment I laughed for Study took pretty cool episode 9 was where all advertisements of smoking eyes.
Oh yeah, that one. That was great. Yeah, that was great. And the part when Cinderella got time travel into modern Japan. Yep, it's 1999, so that counts. And that very crazy to know. Got instead of meeting her Prince Charming, she met a modern Japanese girl, and yeah. For unfortunately, we didn't even see the full version of that, but still, kind of change. It's still a nice time kind of change from that particular story. I want to see more of it, and like Mikuru's classmates got you have time to shine as well. They're very cool, you know. I think my favorite moment was for, oh my god, the two-parter, episodes 5 and 6. Yep, my god, they had a big, Anna and Mikuru have a bickering because, not only necessarily because I'm honestly speaking, because yeah, that Anna is so alone, and Mikuru doesn't notice because there are some sort of assurances, but knowing that bickering stuff, of course, is a very common thing in the precursors if you're very curious, ever since the first season. But also this one in Star Detective, this is a bickering between the two who just met in a different time. So when it comes to that, the knowing that the result was very touching and very emotional, because knowing that Anna was so lonely, not she didn't have met any friends except for Mikurun, but they already these two already got resonate to each other, and therefore they got their weapons to finish off the Hananindas. So yeah, which is the pre-kit mirror loop. Oh my gosh, I want to buy that as well. Yeah, that weapon.
Yes.
And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna.
I'm going to do the merchandise.
Yeah. So I can invest. So I can pretend it to. I'm gonna pretend to be a detective, and I'm gonna flexing off the loop. So yeah, but that aside, I like it. I like their finisher. I mean their Duro finisher, which is very cool, and very reminds me of it's an of Matsukai's Diamond Eternal and Hiroga's Updrop Shining, which is a nice combination. And the the result, yeah. And then the first episode was very rocked. So very rocked. No, I'm not joking, because you have the time traveling. Somebody, the protect the of course Anna got time traveled, and then meeting Mikuru for the first time, and then they got the first fight, and which is very cool. Another nice start, very cool start for a new cheer season, which is obviously really intended to enjoy. And then, oh my gosh, Luluka's antics. More drama, more ice cream, and Mashatan is always getting into the drama. But yeah, Yeah, I'm so just gonna see more of them as well. And I have, of course, Jet. I have moments for. We have moments from Jet Senpai, which is very cool, especially when he lost his googles. Goggles, I mean goggles. My gosh, oh poor Jet Senpai. But fortunately, they got retrieved, and how it really means to a goggles more than just an item. They are very important to him. Obviously, yeah, they're very important to us because we in the industries, usually industries and that stuff. But this was some sense of importance to Jet Bison, and I like it. Like it. And then the investigations on the first half of the episode are very interesting, very entertaining, and we as fans and audience are engaging into these investigations and these cases, especially in the first half, which is very interesting to see. The detective side on the first half, and then the preacher side on the second half. So it's very cool, very nice. The very nice uniqueness, very unique for a series of like Star Detective, and I like it. And I can really see more cases. I guess because since Star Detective is already have 51 episodes, so meaning that we got to be more cases to come. So yeah, and then oh my gosh, I almost forgot something. So what do you think about the opening theme?
I left the opening D. Those were part of I could see on the other side characters a very influenced character.
Yep, it's pretty catchy. As much as very catchy as the
So yeah.
opening things that came. So, my God, Ami Ishii really slayed so hard, and she is so. Yeah, going back after having going back to the solo opening thing stuff, but very happy to see her hearing that voice again, which is very nice, and the opening sequence was so cool, honestly. And what about the ending theme? Why a mystery answer?
Because I was a part of na. That episode.
That's very definite. Okay, Naz Naz. The Naz Naz was very addicted. The intro is very addicted, honestly. Yeah, and then I could see, yeah, music in the opening ending sequence. It's like, all right, okay, our cut and shadows, like, okay, I'm out. You to do that thing, kind of like, okay, I'm out. I'm what?
Then
I'm out.
I don't know. Oh, hold on, about it.
Okay, I'm out. Typical Luluka. Oh gosh. But seriously though, I like it. It's very catchy. And yes, I want to do it as well. I want to do the dance as well. I'm just practicing the steps. So maybe in when an anime dance contest coming up, so I should be mastered at least. But overall, it's a very good ending theme, and very catchy as well. And what's more, in the full version was very nice, because the bridge part has the instrumental sides, which it's a banger, to be honest. And one of the, oh god, gold star, very gold star awesomeness all around. Yeah, same goes with the opening theme, which is very cool as well. And of course, I want to ask you before we gotta say goodbye that what are the things that you want to see in the next couple of episodes of Star
First, I
Trek?
wanted to see is Pretty Harold.
Sorry. Oh yeah, free all the gift because
Yes, Pretty Harold.
Oh yes, Pretty Holic. I almost forgot of Pretty Holic because somebody is posting on Twitter that this is the origins of Pretty Holic in the in the canon timeline, because yes, it's 1999, and yeah, Nami Jet Senpai can actually invented makeup. I cannot believe Jet Tyson did that thing. And yeah, it's kinda like the origins of Pretty Holic, and not quite canon thing, but they're very, but the products are really cute, very aesthetically pleasing, and very give it for the time now, which is very cool. Of course, we saw this in real life. Of course, in real life, they are very cool. Oh my gosh, I want to buy that. I want to buy the pre-kit lip gloss. I couldn't imagine myself disguised as somebody. Oh my god, I'm very very. I'm so very hysterical about imagining things, but yep, in a good way, of course. But also, um, yeah, I want to buy. I want to try to buy the pre-kit lip gloss because it's so cute. It was very having, very nice detailed stuff. Anyway, and then the gummies. I almost forgot about gummies. The pre-kit gummies. My God, I can chew that, so I can speak. So let's say, I guess we guys speaking a language that did everyone can understand. So yeah. Yeah, so I want to try do. So I want to try the pre-kit lip gloss because I want to do doing the disguises and the gummies, so I can understand what the others are trying to say. So that's one of the things I wanna collect. But I was always broke though. But yeah. Anyways, before we gotta say goodbye, really, do you have any? What other things that you are looking forward for the next episodes of Star Detective? And or any theories? Any theories? Can you flex your theories about what is gonna for the next couple of episodes? Any theories? Especially
I'm
theories.
looking for if if something going to be happen expected in episode 10 is Star Detective Freak here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, what about of say we have of course more Luluka antics, I guess. But of course, I want to see Arcana Shadow in full, and then the mysteries. Of course, we have the mystery surrounding Eclair. So I wonder. Speaking of which, I wonder which team are you? Are you team Crea Hoa, team Ray Canada, uh, team Eliza Kurusu, or team Shiroku Eri? Which team are you?
A team what?
Well, so you have Team Korea, Team Eliza, Team Ray, or Team Shiroku. Which one? Which team are you? And which one? Which of the?
Team Circle.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much for sharing. All right. So as for Anna, I want to see more of her. I wonder if the oh my gosh, the long freaking hell case of Mikurun is Anna's mom would be, obvious. Although it's a very obvious to think, but well, only time will tell. And about, of course, Uzumwar. Why is Pochitan has been have have a beef with why is Uzumwar had a beef with having a beef with Pochitan, and I don't know why. I'm very curious to see more. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to flex your social media accounts so everyone can follow you?
Yes, I'm going to put the links through my call information so that some of the viewers can follow me. Oh yeah. And I also post my illustration artwork on everyone on Instagram, whether every social media, including Blue Sky, Facebook, and Twitter. We also post Starter Remix on my YouTube channel called the Violin Starter Remix Community.
Okay.
Not to mention that I'm posting some artist show content. I'm also from the artist show community. As a huge fan of Battlefield 3 my life. So yeah.
All right. Okay, Mojave. Thank you very much for taking your time here. And I'm pretty sure we have a lots of conversations going on. Yeah. So, of course, you can always come back.
Thank you for having me here as well, Yona.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. And of course, you can always come back anytime to our podcast. You are so welcome here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mojave. And of course, stay safe always and take care of yourself and your fam.
I'll be sure to stay safe. And you are too.
All right. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
See ya. Bye bye.
And that was Mojave, ladies and gentlemen, and Vadings. Sorry about that. Yay! That was Mojave, guys, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So we had a lot of fun about our first impressions on Star Detective Precure. And now it's your turn to shine because we're gonna have Yona S. Let's go. All right, so we have an Yona S. Question is, what are the things Star Detective Precure set apart from all the seasons that came before? So wow, can you imagine a lot of responses from from let's say majority are from Twitter and Instagram. Yeah, if it's been a quite long one since we have an Instagram response. All right, so let's start. Let's go with Twitter first. So we have Warwick. Shout out, hello Warwick. If in case you're wondering that there are the guests from our two pre-social orchestra impressions, which are already posted on our FB and YouTube. So please check them out. All right, and he's also one of our Suki, mga Suki. Isa sa mga Suki natin sa Yona S. Yeah. So here we go. They said the show taking place in the past and AQ who stars on the villain side. Thank you very much, Warwick. Next up, we have Marco. Shout out. So he says, okay, these are my impressions from the first 9 episodes. I've just finished watching today's case, so which is already aired last Sunday. Here we go. Animated duo of transformation of answer and mistake. Gold star. Amusing time traveling. Jet Pison's attitude is good. A genius. Niji Seiyu. Yeah. Ryono Kirito and Somo Yukihara. Yeah. Super. Shiroku a diva. Yes, that's true. Thank you very much, Marco. And of course, more Mojave says, of course, shout out to you. Yep. The Mojave, our guest. Of course, do you like answer mistake? Of course! Why is that's the answer? Pun unintended. And Warwick says, yes, 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 slay. Yes, slay. What a slay. And of course, let's inform Instagram also Mojave. Yep, of course. Same question, same answer. Pun unintended. I'm so sorry, Anna. I have to. Thank you very much, Mojave. And last but definitely not the least from Insta, BRB shout out. Hello BRB underscore art design. Shout out to you. Hola. Hola mi amigo. Shout out to you. All right, the time travel, and he says the time travel. The first purple cure that is the main character, an actual cure that is working with the villains without being an evil creation or a dark version. Yes, thank you very much as well. And then that's it for our Yona S, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Wow, on the Easter, y'all. Yay! So that was it for our Yona S. And please watch out for. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any surprises. It's a surprise, and at the time I'm going to record. No, wait. So we have the penultimate episode of That's That Ego. And before we gonna moving on to our finale, pun intended, episode, that I just want to say thank you very much for supporting YKIP, especially our year-long fifth anniversary last year. It's a very nice, very kirakilala year and festivity. I know you guys are enjoying our fifth anniversary season. And of course, please look forward to Anthology 6. Wow. In advance ko na po, guys. But yes, thank you very much for supporting YKIP all throughout those 5 years. And we're about to enter in our sixth year. Wow. Can you imagine that we've been started out the pandemic, we've been through the new normal, and now we are going back to normal, and of course we're not facing another crisis, big serious crisis, but still, you guys are still here. Thank you very much for having me as your proper coping mechanism for to keep you guys going even throughout all throughout this crisis, and keep you entertained in times of these challenges. Yeah, thank you very much for your support and appreciation to YKIP and me. Yep, and to the Kuromatoki platform in general. Thank you very much. And of course, finally, I have to say, yeah, all the stuff happened. Yeah, thank you very much again. So, on the finale episode of Let's Let It Go, we're about to talk about the 20 years of the Oran High School Host Club anime series. Yes, are you guys excited for Oran this time around? And I'm pretty sure that you guys are so nostalgic about this wonderful franchise as a whole. Yeah, and so please check it out, and yeah, please look forward for our Oran impressions. This is our finale episode. Yeah. And yeah, that's the time all we have. Thank you very much for watching. This is your sign out. And I see you all guys on the next Yo Kuromatokis Internet Podcast. Yeah. Stay safe, stay kicking, and stay awesome always. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye-bye. Of course, I see you all on the finale episode of Let's Let It Go.